Not do you know how to play guitar. I said, do you know where the razor blades are? Do you know how to play guitar?
Of course I don't.
You don't? I do. Do you know how to play guitar?
Yeah.
You do? You're full of shenanigans. What's going on, Reef Fed? March here, Fragbox TV. Neither of these two can play guitar. I can. That has nothing to do with today's video. Do you know where the razor blades are?
Yes.
I'm going to show you. No, you don't know because I hide them. Hold on. Stay here. Close this door. Let me close this door. Don't follow me. Stay here. I don't want them to see. Hold on. Come to the haunted basement. Oh man, shoot. It's dark. I shouldn't have closed the door. This is like an accident waiting to happen. Shutting the door, walking down the stairs in the dark. Okay. Why do I need a razor blade? Because I'm going to show you how a little trick, a little hack, if you will, for fragging mushroom corals. But first, I'm gonna put away someone else's mess because I just love doing that. It's something that just gets me off, you know, every day, just walking through the store and putting away other people's stuff. Nothing brings me greater joy in life than cleaning up the mess of my staff. And you know, we have spots in the shop for everything. I'm going on a little rant right now, and then I'm gonna show you where I hide the razor blades. Everything just has a spot. Why? Because we're 5 staff in the store, so when we're looking for something, it's annoying. You just gotta put stuff back so that the next person knows, oh, you know, look, there are the scissors. They're not hiding over there or up here, or, you know, sometimes we find them over here. I wanna swear right now, but I'm not because we have lots of little kids. Okay, so March hides the razor blades here. Why do I have to hide the razor blades from my staff? Razor blades, razor blades. I've said it 100 times now. Rise up lights. You know, if you say rise up lights in an Australian accent, it's the same as razor blades. Try it, kids. Say rise up lights. Rise up lights. It's rise up lights. This is so dumb. Okay, anyways, I have to hide them because I keep finding them inside the sumps. This has just become a March is ranting on his staff. They're great. You know what? I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I don't complain. It's just that it's just a fact that sometimes I find rusted out razor blades inside the tanks. I don't know how it happens. I'm gonna use my imagination. They clean the tanks and then they drop the razor blades in. Boom, we just figured that out. You know what? Call me Sherlock frickin' March. Let's go back upstairs. We didn't see any ghosts this time. And now, oh my god, it's so dark. With the rise of lights, I'm gonna show you this little hack. Now that we got all of that out of the way and we got the tools and my staff has no idea, my 2 little guitar players have no idea where I hide these. Okay, maybe I'll give the camera to you. Who's got a steadier hand?
Not me.
Kurt Cobain over here or Carlos Santana?
Not Carlos Santana.
No, try it. You've never held the camera, so. I'm gonna take my rise up lights. Say rise up lights in an Australian accent. Rise up lights! I don't know why I think it's... Okay, just hold the camera steady because maybe we can do this whole video in one shot and the battery doesn't die.
Did the dingo eat your baby?
Yeah, dingo ate it. Alright, come, I want to show you this mushroom. Right here, number 108. Look at the friggin' size of this thing. Pop quiz. What type of mushroom are we looking at?
Elephant ear mushroom?
Fire, possibly. Fire. Yeah, it's fire. Yeah, this mushroom's fire, bro. It's probably. Oh damn! You know what? I shouldn't quiz people when I don't know the Latin name. I do know the Latin name. It's just there's too many corals to know. It's the same as show them that one, and that's it. But try not to move the camera so fast because they're gonna complain in the comments and they're saying, "Bart, you're giving us motion sickness. You gotta move the camera slow. Pretend you have a gimbal."
Okay.
It's nice, huh?
It is.
Okay, come this way and look at this thing. I'm gonna show you with my rise up lights how we're gonna cut it. Literally, I'm gonna cut it like a pizza. I'm gonna cut it right down the middle. I'm gonna catch the mouth, and then I'm gonna cut it again the other way. And it's gonna look really brutal, but I promise, I 100% guarantee on, are you focusing on the coral?
Yeah.
Or my stomach?
No, on the coral.
Angle, it looks like
on the coral.
Grabbing my hairy belly button or the coral. So what I like to do, you need to catch the mouth. Can you see the mouth there?
Yes.
Actually, right there. See it?
Yes.
So I like to start in the center, and again, it looks really brutal. If you do this to a person, they're gonna die. If you do this to a mushroom coral, you're gonna end up with 4 pieces. So then I go this way. And look, I'm just making a slice of pizza. I'm allowed because Oh, and I'm partly Italian, so it's in my blood to cut corals like this, like a pizza. Actually, Sicilian, if you want a little bit of backstory. Now I'm going to go this way. And why am I doing this? Because frags sell better than colonies or big pieces, because most people have small aquariums. Look at the guts. Look at that. It looks like I'm killing it, which I may be doing. No, I promise it's going to live. And I'm going to go this way. Ray, on the apex, hit feed mode A, please. So Ray's going to go press feed mode A, which is just going to turn up the light so we can get better viewing. Try not to shake the camera.
Yep.
Okay, and I'm going to go one more time this way. So I've ended up with 4 cuts. And you can see how I split the tissue there, just so you can see there's one.
Yep.
I feel like a magician counting cards. There's one, here's another one. Look at me, pull a rabbit out of my butt. Okay. Looks awful. You know what? I'm going to go even one more way, just to kind of get my point across how resilient certain species of mushroom are. I think this is a species of Rhodactis, and I want to say it's like the Enki or Ellie or Elwi or something. Hene, Wenki, Wessie, something. Okay, while you're there on the computer, can you also search elephant ear mushroom, but I want the Latin name.
That was right.
It's Rhodactis something. It's not something that we commonly use. We just call it elephant ear. And I'm gonna go one more time this way. And it's gonna take, I would say, a week. I'm gonna give it a week. I'm gonna go to Scotland on the weekend. So when I come back, we'll take a look at this piece and we'll see. Did you find the name of it? It's good to know the Latin names. Because the trade names, I'm going to be honest with you kids, boys and girls, controversial topic right now. Okay, for this part it's serious, so focus on me. Huh? Awessi. You see, I almost had it. What did I say? Wessi? Aweli?
Halawesi, I think it was.
Awessi. I almost had it, huh? The trade names are becoming more and more ridiculous and less useful with the passage of time. So I find myself reverting to Latin names. I think it's important as responsible hobbyists to know the Latin names, and I think it just makes you sound cool and smart. No, I think it's just more useful because the trade name, anybody can make it up. Like, let's say somebody calls it, what did you say, fire mushroom, right? And maybe we go across the street to the next store and they call it ultra candy mushroom, and the next guy, Jimbo, calls it, give me a name, make up a name. St. Thomas, whatever. That's not an actual mushroom though.
But the ultimate St. Thomas mushroom or something like that.
Yeah, ultimate whatever. Rainbow butt kisser. Skittle fairy farter. It's meaningless. It's a ploy. It's a marketing strategy. People want names, so us as the stores, we give them to you. But I'm torn as a hobbyist. They're silly. Anyways, this is a very ranty video. Come with me. I'm going to show you. I'm going to put it over here under a section of the store that's really low light and low flow. So I just wanted to hang out, and it looks like March. What did you do to that perfect, beautiful mushroom? We're going to end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. If I don't separate the rock, what's actually going to happen is they're going to fuse back together. And I'm going to show you in a second. I'm going to take you back down to the haunted basement to show you one that I cut, and I forgot about it, and so the mushroom fused back into one. So I'm going to leave this here in a low flow section with some other crazy mushrooms. If you're watching this and you're looking for mushrooms, they are not covered under any sort of special permits. Look how nice that is. I can ship them to you. We sent some last week to Dubai. We send them to United States. We send them across Canada. So they don't need any special permits for soft corals. As long as they don't have any live rock attached to it, we are good to go, baby. Okay, I'm gonna take the camera back from you. Switch. I'm gonna get Ray. If we do this all in one take, it's gonna be amazing. Ray, can you press feed mode A on FCC? We have like a language that we've developed here in the store over the years. We say things like feed mode A, FCC, but look, he's going, he knows exactly what I'm talking about. So back down to the haunted basement. FCC stands for frag box cultured coral. It's a little farm system down here where we grow a bunch of the corals that we sell in the shop. And feed mode A is telling him, or politely asking him, I'm suggesting to him that he goes over to the computer and presses a button to turn off the flow so that I can show you guys what is going on with that piece that I said fused back together. So it's this mushroom over here. It is really an outstanding example of Rhodactis mushroom. And like I said earlier, frags sell better than colonies. So with that wisdom in mind, I took my razor blade, I cut it. I didn't know I had a lawnmower, Blenny. Hello, I have no idea where you came from. That's pretty cool. That's called surprise fish. I hope that one day in your reefing journey you get to experience surprise fish like we just did. Though this here was going to be 4 or 5. You can see my little fragging technique. It worked right here. I have a mushroom that is completely separate from these ones. This one too, completely separate. But this one, where I cut it, this is actually fused back into one piece. So where I should have had 4 or 5, I think I cut this 4 different ways. I should have had 1, 2, 3, 4. Jedan, 2, 3, 4. Nobody on the channel knew that March could count to 4 in Serbian. But that's what we just learned today. So this right here, fused. So I should have made a note. Really what I should do is frag it through the bandsaw. So cut through the mouth and then cut through the rock. But sometimes I like to not, I don't want to use the word molest. I try not to bother the coral too much. And I know that sounds kind of hypocritical considering that I just chopped his body with a razor blade in 4 different directions. Anyways, I wanted to show you what happens if you leave it too long and how resilient, not Brazilian, not what people always think I am. Falo Português, Marcelo, obrigado. I want to show you how resilient these corals can be. Now, I'm going to get on a plane. I'm going to go to Scotland and I'm going to check out Vitalis. Pass me some Vitalis fish food so I can show you lovely fans what I'm talking about. We got to have it somewhere. It's the only fish food that we feed here in the store. I cannot believe how embarrassing this moment is. Anyways, Vitalis fish fruit, maybe it's in a white tub because the ones down here we get a commercial size one instead of the smaller one. I'm going to go check out their factory over in England. I'm going to fly to Manchester, I'm going to rent a little car, I'm going to load it up with my pregnant girlfriend, my brother, and my mom, and I'm going to drive 2 hours to the countryside and go visit them. When I come back from that trip, I'll share with you guys some videos and we'll take a look at that mushroom upstairs that we fragged and see how it turned out. Oh, there it is. You look like Jesus in this light. He just appears with, oh, I have the Vitalis.
Vitalis.
This is it, guys. This is the cat's bum. I don't think people still use that saying anymore.
Wait, what saying?
Well, I don't want to swear on the channel, but the cat's ASS.
Oh.
If you're old enough to spell, then you're old enough to swear, I guess. The cats.
I haven't heard that one in a while.
The cats, you know what? Let's go check them out. Okay, we're back, and I am thoroughly impressed. Wait for the videos that we shot at Vitalis. I was always a fan of this food, and now I am in love with this company and what they're doing. Let's check on the mushrooms. They've had just over a week to do their thing. They're still looking a little roof. We have separated them from one another so that they don't fuse back together, but I can tell you that they just need a little bit more time to heal. If I cut you from your mouth to your butt with a razor blade, you'd not be very happy either. You'd probably not survive, but these things are going to survive. I can tell you that from experience. They're not ready for sale yet. Let's give them, let's say, 1 more week. I'll give them another week, so that'll be 2 weeks of healing time. I'm confident they're going to look a lot better. Okay, it's been another week. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, magic of filming. Okay, now we're talking. They're looking pretty good. They're just about finished healing all the way around. So they just need a little bit extra time because, again, the cut is quite dramatic. Looks like we only have 3. Maybe we sold 1 in that time. This one's just about healed all the way around. And this one here is looking really, really good. Almost a complete circle again. That shape that we sort of want to see on mushroom feeding. This is a little bit, this one here, like a little bit funky, not a perfect circle. Same with this one here. But this is how we, not always frag mushrooms. It really depends on the mushroom, on the species, on the rock. Certain ones that are, it's just easier to run them through the bandsaw. They don't get that big. Like you can do discosoma in the exact same way that I just showed you, but it's not really necessary. These ones grow pretty quick. I might try with something like this one here. Look at this interstellar mushroom, how big it's getting. It's almost 2.5, 3 inches. So this would be a good candidate to try the razor blade. We're gonna coin it March's razor blade mushroom fragging technique. Oh, he must have eaten something. Holy, someone said recently in a video, because we've had a lot of missing fish in this tank, they said something to the lines like, oh, check your elephant ear. I don't think they can eat fish. I mean, anything's possible. He's kind of opening up as I'm talking. Maybe he's about to present us the carcass of one of our missing fish. I don't think they can eat them. I don't think they can catch them. I don't think they sting them like an enemy. I could be wrong. Don't listen to everything I say because I'm not always right. This tank is looking like complete butt. I don't want to swear on the channel. We're going to use the word butt because I think that's friendly enough. I'm letting it get bad because what I want to do is a video showing you guys how I get rid of red cyano. That's probably going to be one of the next videos. So this is about as bad as I want it to get, but I wanted it bad. Like I want a good amount of cyano coverage, and then I'm going to show you, kind of like I did in this video, how to get rid of it. Natural methods like cleanup crew, sand sifting stars, as that doesn't work. You know, different things. I'll walk you through step by step, ending on the final solution, which I avoid usually. It's very effective, but I do avoid using it if I don't have to. But this almost always works. Okay, we're getting sidetracked. I'm talking about different products, different videos. Stick around for the Vitalis ones coming out very soon. Again, can't say enough cool things. It's so nice to travel the world and see the people behind the products and what they're doing. I hope you guys had fun on this episode. I hope you learned something. And if you ever want to see a dedicated fragging video, we've done a lot. If you search through our 1,200 videos, we've done 1,200 videos on the channel. It's probably already in there, but if there is one that you haven't seen or that you want to see, you can always email us. You can comment below, and I'm happy, more than happy, to share the knowledge and show you guys how to safely, effectively, and cut these corals and make little fraggies, make little seeds, so that the hobby. I want to share any sort of information that I think can help the hobby, that can progress the hobby, inspire people to grow and frag corals, because I think that's good for us. I think it's good for the corals, and I'm all about that goodness. Okay, we'll see you on the next episode of Fragbox TV. Bye for now.